Star Wars Jedi Survivor retains all of the hard-hitting lightsaber action that made Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order a surprise hit in 2019, and adds a few extra tricks to help former Jedi Padawan Cal Kestis lead the forces of for defeat the Empire. Shortly after the release of Jedi Fallen Order, EA announced that developer Respawn Entertainment would be working on an entire sub-series featuring Cal as he travels the galaxy in search of the lost remnants of the ancient Jedi Order, and his previously separated link to the restored Force. One of the many areas Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was praised for was its combat, which borrowed from games like Dark Souls to give players a more methodical approach to combat that differed from the faster-paced combat of games like the excellent stood-out Star Wars Jedi Academy and its lightsaber combat. In addition to attacking, blocking, and dodging, Cal Kestis could switch between light and heavy attacks to break through enemy defenses and deal damage. As the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order story continues, Cal has access to new upgrades to his lightsaber, allowing him to attach a second blade and even split the sword in half for dual-wielding attacks. This comes in addition to the Jedi Fallen Order skill tree, allowing players to unlock powerful new abilities. Star Wars Jedi Survivor will add new lightsaber styles. Most fans suspected that Star Wars Jedi Survivor would retain most of its predecessor's gameplay, and that was confirmed during this month's The Game Awards 2022 livestream. During the broadcast, viewers were treated to the new EA Star Wars Jedi Survivor trailer, which featured plenty of lightsaber action as Cal battled stormtroopers, bounty hunters, and even battle droids. Familiar B-1s from the Clone Wars era, there were even a few new styles of lightsabers on display, like the super-fast dual lightsabers and the Kylo Ren-style heavy crossguard sword. According to the press release that followed the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Game Awards trailer, Cal will need these new lightsaber styles to defeat powerful new enemies like the Imperial sentry droids and mighty beings shrouded in mystery. Single blade is the default style in Jedi Survivor. As expected, Cal will keep his single-edged lightsaber as the default fighting style in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Most of the attacks players could perform in Jedi Fallen Order were used in this style, and it stands to reason that will continue to be the case in the upcoming sequel. Although the lightsaber won't be Cal Jedi's only weapon, Survivor, outside of the typical light and heavy attacks, Cal can be seen throwing his lightsaber for a ranged move shown slashing an enemy dark trooper in the knees, and using his trusty lightsaber to tear down walls in the recent Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay trailer. Cal's double-bladed lightsaber returns in Jedi Survivor. Star Wars fans have wanted to wield a double-bladed lightsaber ever since Darth Maul first ignited his lightsaber in Episode I, The Phantom Menace, and many Star Wars video games have given them access to this stylish weapon. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was no different, allowing Cal to switch up his lightsaber style for more combat options and the ability to deflect multiple blaster blasts at once. While the moment Cal received his Fallen Order double-bladed lightsaber was awkwardly timed and undermined a pivotal moment in the story, it's hard to imagine players not having access to this powerful weapon since the beginning of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The trailer shows Cal using it wisely to take out a group of battle droids by throwing them in a boomerang-like circle. Cal will quickly strike with two lightsabers in Jedi Survivor. Cal Kestis gained the ability to split his double-bladed lightsaber in half for dual weapon attacks in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, but this was limited to a specific pair of moves. According to the previously mentioned press release for Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel will treat dual lightsaber usage as a distinct combat stance, one that favors quick strikes over heavier attacks. Star Wars Episode II Attack of the Clones introduced the mainstream to the idea of a Jedi wielding two lightsabers simultaneously, and multiple characters were featured in the Star Wars video game's lightsaber duels in both the official expanded universe and in older continuity Legends. Jedi Fallen Order gave players a taste of what Cal can do with two lightsabers in hand, and now Jedi Survivor lets players go wild with a full arsenal of high-speed moves. Some of these attacks were featured in the latest trailer and included Cal quickly deflecting enemy fire while charging into battle against a squad of stormtroopers. One of the most surprising and talked about moments of the recently released Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay trailer came towards the end, in which Cal activated a new upgrade for his lightsaber, a crossguard like the one Kylo Ren used in the sequel trilogy. This rare and ancient Star Wars lightsaber design features two smaller blades on the sides of the hilt that grant the user greater protection, and several characters have been seen using this style of sword in the High Republic era. In Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Cal's crossguard is said to be used for heavier and more measured strikes than his usual lightsaber options. These will presumably deal greater damage to enemies, but come at the cost of being much easier to deflect. Still, the crossguard lightsaber has been an interesting addition to the Star Wars canon, and will likely come in handy while taking on the Empire, such as when Cal delivers some devastating blows to enemy droids at the very end of the Star Wars Jedi Survivor trailer. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.